Guys, it's Blue and we're bringing you an album review of The Hunting Party by Linkin Park. And this album is the 6th album by the band. It was dropped in 2014 and it's one of the 3 super heavy albums they did, Hybrid Theory and Meteor being the other 2 really heavy ones. You could also say Minutes to Midnight to an extent, but meh. Anyway, this one was like Hybrid Theory 2.0 pretty much, in a way. But this is the album review for The Hunting Party. Anyway, the first song on this album is Keys to the Kingdom. Immediately starts with Chester screaming. And it is actually a very good, I don't really like the piece as a whole, like itself. I'm not the biggest fan of this. But it is a very good starting song, and it is a very heavy, like every song on this album is very, very heavy. There's a thing with this album though. The outros for every single song is bad. Pretty much, they do some really weird, fucked up shit for pretty much every song as an outro, and it's a theme that runs through the album, and I hate it. It absolutely makes the album like 10 times worse. It's bad. But it goes from that song into All for Nothing, which is another really heavy hitter song. I really like this one a lot, actually, a lot more than Keys to the Kingdom. The rapping on this track by Mike is really well done. Paige Hamilton's vocals from Hamlet, they fit perfectly with this song. Again, ending is also odd, but it's better than the last one. And the instrumental really carries the track on this one more than anything. And it's really well done. Going straight into the third one, Guilty All the Same. This one is the lead single and is a very long song. Rakeem's rap part is really well done, and I really love how heavy everything is. That's a theme that runs through the whole album. The heavy guitars are really well done. And the guitars really carry this track. A little more than they should, in my opinion. I feel like there could have been more of an emphasis on the vocals, or on other stuff, but the guitars really carry the track. And the harmonies specifically in the second verse is actually really well done. I really do enjoy this song. The next one is a little instrumental thing called The Summoning, and it sounds like just a chaotic build-up and everything, but I actually really like this track, because it really has like it really is really building up, and it's really a strong, just chaos building up, as like something big is happening, like something big's about to happen, only for it to switch to audio of a family playing baseball. No music, just audio of a family playing baseball. And it really fits well, and it really like builds up into like the next track, because it's like, oh, there's this big thing that's about to happen, and here's a family that's completely unaware. The next track, and the reason why I say it builds so well is because the next track is called War. And War, I just, no, War was a mistake. War is a complete mistake. Fuck War, song sucks. Jester's voice is really, really bad on this. Literally the intro is 1, 2, 1, 2, thank you, thank you. What the fuck? What the actual fuck is that line? 1, 2, 1, 2, thank you. What? The silence after the verse lasts way too long, much longer than it should. And the guitar solo on this song is the only thing that saves this song. That's the only thing that's good about this song. This song just sucks all around. I can talk trash about this piece of crap all day. However, thank God they get their crap together for the next song, Wastelands, which is a lot better. It's actually really good. The really only real problem with this song is that Mike kind of sounds bored on this one when he does the rapping. But outside that, the vocals really carry the instrumental really well. Everything just blends so well together on this track. It's just really well done. Really good refresher after Piece of Shit. War is what it's actually called, but I'm just calling it Piece of Shit now. But yeah, I shouldn't be hating on that track as much, but my god, it was bad. So Wastelands is really good. Until It's Gone is another really good track. It's the next one. And it really has a really good message behind it. And this is one of those songs that now that you listen to it, it kind of takes on a whole new meaning. Because the meaning is you don't know what you got till it's gone. That's the chorus. And now that Chester's gone, and then you listen to this track, it really takes on a whole new meaning. Like, holy crap. But again, back to the what the fuck outros. Just when you thought they were gone, nope. Surprise, bitch. More what the fuck outros with this track. Rebellion is really good. Rebellion is the next one, and this one is really a hitter, really strong song. The guitars really drive the track on this one really well, perfectly. Not to the level of Guilty Are the Same. Just the screaming in the bridge and Mike singing the verses works really well specifically for this track, just because of how heavy it is, and it really is showing all both kind of softer side with Mike and a very heavy side with Chester screaming. And lyrically, the song's actually really well done as well. It's very just well done overall. Following Rebellion is Mike the Graves, and yet again, here's another really well done song. Chester's vocals on this track are just really well done, and the guitars really drive the track again. I really do love how everything is put together, and it's actually a very unique and original track. It's actually really good. There's nothing it really is a refreshing, heavy track after all the other tracks that kind of blend together. Ignore that I just took a sip. I'm not cutting that out because fuck you, that's why. Anyway, Drawbar happens, and Drawbar is actually another really good piece, because literally all it is just a band jamming with Tom Morello, who is like, I did some research, he was the guy in, he was in Audio Slave, and he was in, frickin', I can't think of the name right now. Starts with an I or something like that. Some big band. But the fact that they really had something this good, just going so quickly, like they were just randomly jamming and playing notes and whatnot, and they had something this good, this quickly, really shows how talented they are as musicians. And the piano comes in and actually plays part of the next song, which is Final Masquerade. And Final Masquerade is by far my favorite, well, not by far, but really my favorite track of the album. It is it's compared to the rest of the album, this is the softest song on there. This is a very soft song. It could actually probably have fit on some of the older albums. Like, I could see it on Minutes to Midnight, really. And it's just a very powerful song. And this is pretty much the song that Chester's voice was meant for, really. And it's really well done, and I really love this. This song's just awesome. And finally, A Line in the Sand. And this is a really great song, do not get me wrong. Mike's singing works perfectly on this track, and the vocals really carry the song through. This song should have been on the album, do not get me wrong. It shouldn't have been where it was. It really is not a good ending. They shouldn't have ended the album like with this song. I really feel like they kind of messed up a little bit on that one. But yeah, it is a very good song, don't get me wrong. But yeah, that's A Line in the Sand. In general, the album is actually really decent. It's not a bad album at all. But the songs tend to blend together a little bit too much. And what the fuck was War? Why was War on here? Who came up with I know Chester came up with the idea. I can't say what I would normally say in that situation. But why did you come up with War? Why is that part of your legacy? I hate War. And God, those what the fuck outros are all over the place and they drive me nuts. So, as a whole, this album isn't actually as good as some of the songs would be on their own. So in the end, it's not a bad album, but it really could have done. They really could have done better. So in the end, I'm going to have to give it a 2.5 star, 2.5 out of 5 stars. And yeah, so that is it for this album review. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Blue Emerald, signing off. Don't forget to vote on what album to do next in the description. And yeah, my name is Blue Emerald, signing off. Good night, everybody.